Alright, so Phenax again. So I did the video where I talked about how I really don't know what to do with the deck. Started as a mill deck. Started as the focus is on him. The focus is on him playing fun creatures higher toughness and power, and milling up my opponents. And it devolved into a combo deck. Not immediately, not even really soon. But eventually it became a combo. The first combo was Phenax and Eater of the Dead. And the funniest thing I remember about that is playing against Francois. And I told Francois, after I played Eater of the Dead with 1,000-Year Elixir and Phenax in play, okay, I mill you for 4? Okay, you mill me for 4. Alright, now I exile one of the creatures from the graveyard. Oh, which one? You'll find it doesn't matter. Francois is a very careful player, very precise. And he said, no, it may matter. And I said, I believe you'll discover that it doesn't. And he didn't. And I milled him out with Eater of the Dead and Phenax. Eater of the Dead, to remind everybody. So, with Phenax in play, you tap Eater of the Dead, mill for 4, his toughness, and then you exile a creature from a graveyard and tap him. You don't have to attack the same graveyard. Somebody else, if I say had been attacking somebody else's library, somebody was a bigger threat, and they didn't have creatures, they were playing more spell and planeswalker heavy, well, I could start attacking somebody else's graveyard to get the creatures to untap Eater of the Dead. But that becomes a losing proposition, because if they run out of creatures, then I can't mill them. So that was pretty funny for me. I was really happy, and Phenax worked. And then he evolved into Mindcrank, Dimir, not Guildmage. What is it again? Duskmantle Guildmage. Mindcrank Duskmantle Guildmage combo. That became the way I won most of my games. And I noticed the deck was becoming unsatisfactory. But still, it was a fun black-blue deck. Well, if you looked at the 2 videos where I'm breaking down things by CMC, and I thought my problem was I had too many things of high CMC, and I was focusing on that, there was something else I wasn't realizing. And maybe some of you were realizing it. And let me show you what that is. So let's put Phenax where he can stand up. Phenax, where can you stand up? Can you stand up here? No, nobody can see you. Phenax, stand where people can see you. There we go. Alright. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 black-blue multicolor cards. Only one has double pips. Only Rexiel has double pips. Everything else is just single black, single blue, a lot of fun creatures. Scarab God, Rexiel, Ashiok, Memory Plunder. So far so good. Hybrid mana, so it doesn't matter so much. Right, that's pretty good. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 artifacts, which are colorless, which is kind of high if I need, if I want to get Devotion for Phenax and Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx. But yeah, I've got to do Artifact Ramp in a black-blue deck, because it doesn't have a lot of land ramp. And I've got my Mindcrank, got my tricks like Crystal Shard to bounce a creature back. I've got No-Hell Spellbomb, exile somebody's graveyard if it looks like they're going to Living Death and get all their creatures back that I spent so much time milling away. Some Mana Rocks, Swiftfoot Boots, so I can give something haste. Multiple ways of giving things haste, so I can start milling right away. And then lands. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 black-blue lands, which is cool. You know, I even got my Underground Sea in there. I only have 1 copy. Really happy to have it. And a buddy of mine, he had a signed copy in slightly worse condition than the one I owned. He didn't care about the signature, So I traded him my slightly better copy for the slightly worse but signed copy, because I do like the signature. And then I've got a couple fetch lands. I've got these utility lands. I've got Cabal Coffers. Yeah, and before anybody comments, I know I don't have that many swamps to really trigger it, but that's why I've got ways of finding it. Every deck where I have Cabal Coffers and Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, I think about this, I consider it, and I have ways of finding the other half of the combo. If you have a combo you're relying on, you need to find ways of finding the other half. Full stop. So that's pretty good. And then let's take a look at basic lands. So what have I got for basic lands? Here we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 lands, 8 basic swamps, and Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, which is effectively a swamp. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 blue lands. I've got 9 islands. I've got 1 Manamo. So it's balanced, right? It's balanced. Like when I first built the deck, it's balanced. Is it? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 black cards. The deck originally was half black, half blue, straight down the middle, and over the years I made a change here, I made a change there. Never really thought about it. Just, okay, I'm swapping this card out for that card. Oh, this is cool. King Makar. He'll be good in this deck. Oh, and this I tried to shove in today by taking something out. If I only have 9 black cards, I can't really support enough swamps to get him reliably. Even then it was questionable. Same with the Murdish Rider. So, how many blue cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. I've got 23. I almost have 3 times as many blue cards as black cards in what is supposed to be a split down the middle black-blue deck. The lands are split down the middle, but the cards aren't. And that's my basic problem. Well, that is my secondary problem. My primary problem is I don't really know what I want the deck to be. As I explained in their other videos, if I want it to be a mill deck and mill up my opponents, I should probably have more mass mill spells, because the creatures, so they're slower to cast. I'm only casting if I get Urborg and Cabal Coffers out. Maybe I'm casting 3 creatures a turn. Sometimes 4, rarely, later in the game. And then milling with the creatures. Well, that's why the combo's there, because that was slow. But I don't want a combo deck. I don't want to just, bang, look, I win, haha, suckers, next game, huh? I don't want to do that shit. I want to mill with creatures. But that doesn't really work anymore. And then I thought, in the videos I shot today, earlier, so what if I did the milling as a secondary effect? I'm playing with fun creatures. What if I did that? Well then, why am I doing it? What's the point? Then I should run a lot more creatures that do things out of people's graveyards. I should do more things that snatch creatures out of people's graveyards. I should put Geth, Lord of the Vault, back in here. I should put, oh, I don't know, Sholdred, Whispering One in here. I believe she takes from anybody's graveyard. It's been a while since I looked at her. I should put things like that. Mill and steal people's creatures. But is that what I want to do? I don't know, not really. So right now it's gone from, I just need to tune Phenax a little bit, to my CMCs are way too high overall, to Jesus Christ. This is not a black-blue deck. This is a blue deck that splashes for black. And I don't know if I want to fix it. So what I think I'm going to do is retire Phenax until I figure out what I want him to be. I still like the card. I mean, the art is fantastic. The card is great fun to play. Eater of the Dead is a lot of fun. It's hilarious when he gets going. But I want to take out the Mind Crank and the Duskmantle Guildmage. And then the question becomes, well, okay, what do I replace them with? And I was looking through my collection just to get the Murderous Rider, just to get the Phyrexian Obliterator, which was actually in Karavik, but Karavik is getting something that actually suits him. Karavik is getting a better replacement for the Phyrexian Obliterator. And I'll show you that after I go to my LGS and pick it up. So that's where I am with Phenax. I want to play him. I just need to set him aside and figure out how to play him. What do I want him to be? If I'm milling people, there has to be a reason for it. And if I leave half the combo, like Mind Crank, where the hell did the artifacts go? Oh, they went in the last, didn't they? So which part of the combo do I want to leave? So if I take out Mind Crank, which is the most reliable to cast, whenever an opponent loses life, they mill that many cards. Okay, so instead of that, if I do keep the Duskmantle Guildmage, so whenever a card is put into opponent's graveyard from anywhere this turn to play, if I have that as like a primary kill, that could be interesting. Maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe I want a fun black-blue creature deck that has Duskmantle Guildmage, take out some of the other blue milling cards, put in more fun creatures, more things that are interesting to play, maybe take out and just but is that going to be effective? The Scarab God, I could put in more zombies. Is that going to be what I want to do, though? I don't know. I mean, then there's no reason to play Nemesis of Reason. Other than he's a big creature. But if I'm attacking, if I'm doing more attack and block and stuff, and there's no rhyme or reason to creatures, there's no tribal identity, there's no synergy, it's just black-blue. The only synergy I have is him with everything that's black and blue, and Phenax with everything that can mill. So I can take out Cavern Harpy, I guess. I can probably drop the Intruder Alarm, because I'm not going to care about that combo. The combo, of course, is Intruder Alarm. Where the hell is it? There it is. So the combo is Intruder Alarm. I tap all my creatures and mill somebody out. Then I play a creature, all my creatures untap, so I can attack or they can block. I get other options. So, what do you think? I mean, give me some ideas here. What would you lads do? Would you just put the deck on a shelf, give it a good long think? Oh, by the way, I bet the current version of her, she's been reprinted, and I'll bet anything that the current version says that she does damage to any target, and the opponent, when they do their damage, it's her doing it too. I didn't fully consider that when I was thinking she would be good in here with Basilisk Collar. Basilisk Collar tapped to do 1 point every target, she would kill it, and then opponent may also do 1 damage, and I just didn't clue in that she's doing the damage, and I bet that's what the new card says. So, no, she's not a good idea with that Basilisk Collar at all. Hey, I kill your creature. Oh, yeah? Well, fuck you, I kill yours. Oh, yeah. That does do that, does it? Oh, shit. I thought this was going to be easy, too. I thought this was going to be one of my easier decks to go through, to fix, to sort out. But now I've got this huge puzzle to solve, and I don't even know if I want to start solving it, because I'm still finalizing Voya, who's fun. Voya is fun. And Evgeny admitted that he's not... He started by saying, when I presented Voya at the start of the game, that Voya is being hated all over the internet. And I said, okay, well, let's try this out. We played it, and after he says, okay, that wasn't so bad, because I didn't simply run away with the game. It was a fight. It was a struggle. It was a game. It was... everybody got to do stuff. So he realized my build of Voya isn't oppressive. And then I went to finish Aurelia. And then I went to finish this sacrifice deck that I'm making. And then I went to work on a couple of modern decks that I want to make. So I don't really have time to deal with Phenax's bullshit. That I did it to myself. I did it to myself by making too many changes over the course of 10 years. Just a small change here, new card there, without thinking what it was really doing to the deck. Pulling it apart. Right, let me get this posted so you lads can start giving me some ideas and what do you think I should do. Because, I mean, I've got some great stuff in here. I want to play it.